So welcome back everyone, my name is Echo and I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. In today's Minecraft video, we're back on Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version, for a brand new beta. This is the beta version 1.17.40.21. It is available for Android, Windows 10 and Xbox. Here is your official confirmation from J Wells Megaspud. He is the community manager. Give him a follow if you haven't already. Happy Wednesday. We have a Bedrock beta rolling out today. Check out the below Y0 world generation changes. Full changelog for 1.17.40.21 beta. If you want the link, it's down below. So I'll tell you what, Minecraft Bedrock Edition is making some serious moves. Yesterday, we had the brand new update version 1.17.30. If you missed my video yesterday, go and check it out. Absolutely huge update. And in fact, in today's beta, we have a huge generation change. And this is a really good change if you have worlds that you've created before 1.17 or 1.18. Let me show you. I also just want to appreciate a feature that was previously introduced. We have mine shafts and they're kind of suspended in the air. But developers introducing oak fences, chains, and logs. Look how much cooler a mine shaft is. Anyway, I found this huge cave. I will tell you that biome placement is still a mess. You can see here, like there's way too much going on here. My brain seems really confused. But something else I noticed in this world is that the lava aquifers and the water aquifers seem to be a little bit better. They're not quite up to Minecraft Java standard, but Bedrock is very, very slowly starting to catch up. Also, I've noticed like how common diamonds are. Check this out, like diamonds, 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 diamonds. So let's hope that they're not going to be too common. Everybody loves diamonds, but I also like a little bit of a challenge. I also want you to appreciate today's location. Check this out. This is today's seed location. We have a village that goes up the top of a mountain with a huge jungle going up the mountain. We have like, I don't know, flower forest, birch trees with oak. We're just like in this giant dome. We have a cave underneath here, cave there, cave there. Awesome. Right, let's get into today's changes. Let's start this off with the experimental features. This is a good one. Added new world / cave generation when upgrading saved chunks below y equals 0 using the caves and cliffs experimental. Chunks previously upgraded with bedrock underneath will not see this change. And then it says, for more information, please see our FAQ. We'd love to hear your feedback about it. Let me show you. So it's quite important that we give feedback. The developers are still looking for feedback in regards to world generation from snapshot 7, 6, and just world generation in general. So make sure you give your feedback. There's been a lot of changes happening here, so it's quite important that we give them some feedback that they need. But let me show you these changes. So who remembers this world? Yep, that's right. This is my Underground Survival Series world. As you know, this was created in version 1.14. One of those changes I've just explained to you, if I go to settings now, I've made a backup of this world, and I have the experimental toggles enabled in an old world. Now, as you can see via my coordinates, I'm standing on level 7. This is a very, very low farm, by the way, so if we dig down, check this out. We know that like level 4 and below is usually bedrock. So what they have done is they've changed it from bedrock to either stone or deepslate. Let me just do / effect at P. We're just going to do some night vision real quick. I need to show you this. So what they've done is they blended old worlds. So for anybody who's created a world prior to 1.16, you're going to be able to blend your old worlds with the new generation. This is huge. We're currently at negative locations in a 1.14 created world. I am mind blown with this. I had no idea that this was a thing. As you can see there, like this goes all the way down to negative 64 now. Huge change, big change. Absolutely love this. If you're still unsure what I mean, big thank you to MCPE for the beacon. This was what it was like before. This was bedrock. Your worlds at this level would have been Bedrock. Same location, same world. It now looks like this. Stone, gravel, Deepslate, andesite, you get it. Big change, good change for people who just like to have worlds and carry them on rather than having to make a new one. The next change, Flatworld generation. Upgrades older flat worlds to the new extended heights available with the caves and cliffs experimental toggle. New flat worlds using the caves and cliffs experimental toggle will generate starting at y equals -64. Let me show you. So what it means by this is that you can see on the coordinates, the middle one is -60. -64 is like starting your world. It's technically not, but that's what it means. And also they've increased the build limit, which goes to the new build limit. Now, one thing I've noticed with this is that this makes the clouds even higher. So I think they changed clouds to like 90 or 95. On Java, they have the slider ability to change cloud height limit. We don't have that on Bedrock, but let me just get up to the top. So as of this one, clouds are like 193, 190. I don't know if that's normal. I'm not sure if that's normal. It might just feel a lot higher because the world, well, this specific world starts at 60 and typically, -60, -64. But you will see here that the build height of flat worlds, older flat worlds using experimental as well, is now 320. Let's move on. Gameplay, it says, fixed an issue in the beta builds. We're flying above the world limit 255 for non-caves and cliffs experimental. 319 or caves and cliffs experimental would be prohibited. I showed you this in last week's beta. Basically, there is an invisible barrier at height limit. It was only there for one beta. It's now been fixed. Do /TP to 260 and you'll notice that there was an invisible barrier. Again, I showed you last week. Copper ore. Copper ore now generates up to y equals 96 instead of y equals 64. So there's some over here, I think it's like 85. As you can see, we have copper here. So copper can now generate a little bit higher. Moving on to the non-experimental features and bug fixes. General. Holding top snow in hand while hovering over grass blocks no longer causes incorrect behavior. It says here, bee nests now generate correctly in the world. So you're not going to see these absolutely everywhere. It was a bug, I believe, for like 1 week. Continuing on, non-fireproof mobs now avoid pathfinding through fire. This is still not perfect, by the way. So we have a husk here. I put this here. He's meant to follow this and not get set on fire. Now, they're still not perfect. They're still not perfect. Sometimes they will pathfind this way and then make their way out. But most of the time, they're still not fixed. Come on, show us. So you'll see here, he'll still get set on fire. Still get set on fire, so they're not quite perfect. Getting into gameplay changes, vanilla parity players are now able to activate the Elytra gliding while moving forward. Let me show you. This has actually been an issue since the 17th of December 2019, and let me just show you, for example, when you're jumping on the spot, your wings do not open. Let me show you what they fixed. We have my wings on, /game mode S. If I jump now, you'll notice that my gliding now activates. Same way as Java, just a minor change, but something that's not been on parity for quite some time. Using dye on signs that contain formatted color text will overwrite the formatted color text. So let me show you this one, right? So we've got the sign here, which is what a lot of the Xbox players used. Let me just get that symbol because we're going to need that in today's video. So we're just going to do a sign here. And then we're just going to do, hello, YouTube. Like the video if you're still watching. But we're going to go back to the start with this, right? All the way to the start. And I'm going to use a specific symbol, which is this symbol. And we're going to do 4. So it makes it into that color. And as you guys can see, it changes the color. But we're able to change the color now. If we grab ourselves a glowing one, for example, and then do this, you can see it now works. So yeah, just a minor change. World generation changes. Fossils are now much less likely to generate in and destroy structures. So I set up one here. Basically, you're not going to have these destroying things underground like dungeons or mine shafts or houses or farms. Basically, just to make, I don't know, just a little bit better. I think this was also a problem with strongholds and the end portals. Now been fixed. Dungeons are no longer misplaced or missing outside of the caves and cliffs experimental toggle. So as it explains, caves and underground structures don't generate properly above layer 0. So there's tons and tons of pictures here showing you that things aren't generating correctly. Been reported many times by many different people. Finally fixed in this beta. Getting into the changes with mobs. Iron golems now spawn only on solid blocks. So prior to this beta, they could spawn on things like stone, stairs, signs, fences open or closed, fence gates, fences, and things like beds. Wielded weapons now render properly on pillagers and vindicators. Basically, they would have invisible weapons. Interface changes. Riding an animal now displays the correct button prompt when playing with non-touch controls. Character creator. Back appearance pieces will no longer cover the left and right arrows in the profile screen. Fixed featured items in the profile screen not opening the featured catalog in the dressing room. Fixed default clothes changing color if another item's color was edited previously. Sidebar options can now be selected in expanded view after navigation back from previously selected sidebar option while using a controller. So if you use a controller, these things can now be used so much easier. Unfortunately, though, this feature was introduced in yesterday's update, the previous 1.17.40 update. So controller players are going to have to deal with a slight pain for a little bit. Sidebar no longer opens upon expanding any of the classic skin packs in the dressing room. Improved the navigation flow for character creator so that it always switches to the selected character creator profile. Skins that are equipped from marketplace while in game now apply to character. Technical updates. Let's read the changelog. As I always say, if you're interested in the technical side of Minecraft, check out the changelog. There's been changes to animation, graphical graphics, Molang, and game test framework. Oh, and I've turned to Alex to end today's video. Not my intended plan, but hey ho. Anyway, the huge change in this week's beta has to do with the ability to change old worlds, old chunks in old worlds. The fact that I'm going to be able to build underneath my underground base, I think is absolutely huge. So if you did enjoy today's video and you're still watching, leave a like and tell me in the comments section. Have a great day. Catch you next time.